I like that guy. I did. I liked him. He was really nice. I really think he was great because he disagreed with me and he didn't keep his mouth shut. That's not what you want in a free society, right? But he disagreed with me in a respectful way. That's what I think we've lost this year with the referendum. Now, fair warning, from here until the end, it's all about the referendum. So if you're not on board now, there is a 52% chance you will not be on board by the end. To give you some clue of what's coming. I don't care how you voted, it's entirely your business. I don't think people who voted Leave are racist. I happen to think the leadership of the Vote Leave campaign was profoundly racist, something which I've said so often I'm thinking of having T-shirts made, right? But I have to tell you who I voted because it's relevant to the rest of the show. Now, I voted Remain. The reason I did that is I didn't feel like the Leave campaign had clearly articulated what was going to happen after we left the EU, and I felt that some of their maths was a bit iffy. I mean, it turns out I was fucking right about that, right? Where's our 350 million quid? Where is it? That claim evaporated faster than an igloo in Dubai. But also, on a personal level, I didn't feel like I could vote Leave after the Breaking Point poster. Because after Nigel Farage stood next to that Breaking Point poster, I looked at the poster and I looked at Nigel Farage and I thought, man, I look a lot more like a Syrian refugee than I do Nigel Farage. And it's very hard to see something that's essentially a picture of your face with the words "fuck off" written on it and not think, I'm probably going to vote Remain. I think Remain is the team for me. I was worried the night leading up to the vote. I was worried, stayed up, watched it till 3 a.m, went to bed, slept fitfully for a couple of hours, and then awoke at 5:30, watched the news, found out we'd officially left the EU. Now, I don't wish to drag the tone of this into the gutter. You seem like classy people. But in the interest of full disclosure, when I found out we left the European Union, I immediately had violent diarrhea. Just horrific diarrhea. And I don't mean like later that day. I mean, I'm watching the news, we have left the EU. Straight to, guys, I had a severe case of the Brexits, right? The Nando's that I ate the night before the EU referendum result voted to leave my body with an overwhelming majority. And let me tell you, Article 50 was invoked immediately. And it was not hard Brexit, if that makes sense to you, right? And I was like, fine for the rest of the day, like stomach-wise. And I was talking to my girlfriend about this, which I know people think is weird, that my girlfriend and I openly discuss our bowel movements. And what I would say is, if you are in a relationship and you're not doing that, give it a go. It really is great. Nothing breeds intimacy like looking at someone and being like, I had a horrible dump today. I love you. It's nice. So my girlfriend was saying, because I said, oh, my stomach's fine. And she was like, yeah, because your stomach has some of the same transmitters as your brain. So this is the manifestation of your stress. And I was right to be stressed. Look at where we are now. Everyone's fucking mad. People who voted Leave are angry with people who voted Remain. People who voted Remain are angry with people who voted Leave. Comedians are angry we didn't see the result coming and everyone had to rewrite their shows. Everyone is angry for different reasons. Some people's anger has got out of hand, right? A friend of mine who's a bit younger than me said this to me the other day. This is the worst thing to have happened to any generation. And I was like, what? And he said, think about what we have been through, Nish. Think about what we have been through. 9/11, Iraq, this. And I was like, couple of quick things here, Chief. Firstly, we is an interesting pronoun. I don't remember you pitching up in Basra to help out with a firefight at any point, largely because you were 12, right? And secondly, let's not lose perspective. Things are bad right now, but they have been worse before. If you were born in 1900, by the time you were 50, you'd lived through 2 full world wars, a global depression, and you didn't even have Netflix. Because say what you will, for our current socioeconomic woe, it does help to know that I can go home and binge watch the Gilmore Girls. And no, I did not pick that as some kind of ironic show title. I fucking love the Gilmore Girls. Yes, I will fight anyone who disagrees on that. I feel more strongly about the Gilmore Girls than I do the EU referendum. Everybody's angry. No one saw the result coming. All the data was telling us one thing. We've learned one thing from this year. I think it is this. We have learned that the British public does not like polls. And I'm spelling that a couple of different ways.